evaporating off this alcohol here. It'll take probably a couple days unless I use heat, and then I could just do it in a few minutes. But, I'm never in a hurry, really. And this gives me time to pull things out of it, like when I see I just found something in here that I want to take out. I'm going to use this dabber. Yeah, that's great. Some dust or something, cat hair or whatever. Yeah, give me an opportunity to do that. Nick, hey, I'm Adidas. Hey, Alex Jones. Hey, you snorting some half-line super male vitality there. Doc, what's up, buddy? Doc Hollandaise. Gonna lose the stream shortly. Just wanted to share real quick. You're gonna lose the stream? Oh, are you driving, bro? I'm sad, man. I'm doing some long hauling overnight shit, bro. Treasure, yo, buddy, what's up, man? Daniel Holloman. Is that RSO? Yeah, it's Rick Simpson oil. It certainly is. Yes, I'm making some. I've already made a little bit. I can show right here. Just a little tiny bit, but it's enough to make more than an ounce of triage oil. You just need like 15, I think it's 15 drops or something like that of this. So I could make a whole thing of triage oil with this. Just about 9 drops of peppermint oil in here, something like that, and then the rest with coconut oil, mixing mixersons, and you're good. And you got your triage oil. Pretty cool, huh? Just after smoking here for a couple months, doing some dabs and shit. I don't dab that much, just here and there, but it adds up in your bubbler over time. And then if you know how to extract it, the way I extract it, then this is really simple, and you guys can do this. I know it's tough for some of you guys that rely on me to sell you that triage oil and that it's not available right now. So I want you guys to be able to make it yourselves, and whether I ever sell it again or not, I want you guys to be able to make it yourselves. I want you to know how to make it, whether you're going to make it yourselves or not. I want you to at least have the knowledge. So we're going to be talking about it on here all the time, just so you guys know. You were fishing the jetty hard today. Right on, buddy. Watch out for Orca out there. Don't hook one of his fins, bro. You're going to be pissed off. So, how is everybody? I gotta tell you guys what's going on with me. I've been getting more high than usual, and it's been affecting me after the show. So I don't mean that I'm using more cannabis. What I mean is I smoke the cannabis, and then it just seems to keep me high much longer. And I'll walk around in almost a daze for hours. Go to sleep, wake up, I'll still be groggy. I'm still not really feeling that right now. So, it almost seems like I just smoked, This has been going on now for a couple days. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Teach me. I've already taught you anyways. I'm just repeating them. Let me turn this fan on in here and get a little ventilation going. Oh, that feels good. Yes, it does. That little bit of ventilation. Little ventilation. I was working in my creek today again, which was fun and relaxing. Being one with nature, so to speak, yes. Alex Jones, you're doing a fine job. I'd like to sell your triage oil on Infowars.com. Also, do not forget prisonplanet.com, Infowars.com. Of course, you're going to be over there supporting the cause. Where's my little scraper tool? My scraper tool. Looking for my scraper tool. My little dabber dude. Where's my little dabber dude? There he is. I need you without the hair and the dust. I need you dust free, okay? That is what I need. I need you to be dust free. That is what I need. There we go. Great. Fantastic. Next, I need my concentrates. running low. Getting down to that nitty gritty, so to speak. So that's what I'm going to go with. That is the Wedding Crasher. What are you talking about, Billy Bone? Chinese voice? What? You talking about my Kung Fu Master? Kung Fu Master. Are you talking about that? My Kung Fu Master, the best master Kung Fu of all masters Kung Fu. I might have to start ghosting my hoots to preserve my reserve. Dude, I gotta turn on the voice. Oh my god, what am I doing here? Why isn't the voice on? Okay. Is the voice not working? Is the voice going to work for us? We'll find out. Coffee. I could make some coffee. Actually, you can hear it in my voice. I could use that, right? Before I start dabbing. All right, let's make some coffee, shall we? Here, I'll open this up so you got a little bit more to look at. There you go. And I'll go start the coffee. It'll take 2.5 minutes probably. The coffee's under the coffee maker, ready to go. So... let's see if it's working. It's not. Let me turn it off and turn it back on again. Hey, look at that. Robert Mulligan. What's up, buddy? Okay, see if that works. A bullet in Orlando? I told my mom people were firing off guns. She didn't believe me. I'm like, Mom, I know the difference between the sound of a gun and the sound of a firecracker, and those are fucking gunshots. It was like pow, 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 pow. I was like, those are gunshots. Pow, 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 pow. I was like, see? It's a fucking gunshot. Tell. about the noise already, so I gotta put the blinds down. Alright, there we go. Let's stop those reflections bouncing out of here. There we go. That will help immensely. I can say what I gotta say. Okay, I'm back, guys. Sorry to keep you waiting. Got my coffee. Outside doing a little fun stuff in the creek, man. There were, okay, long story short. When I was making that video the other day, I was in the creek. I was doing some building on the dam and whatnot and finishing up. I found the sharpest, meanest piece of glass I have ever seen. My foot hit it a couple times, and I was like, oh my God, I'm bleeding. I looked at the bottom of my foot. I didn't get cut. I was like, oh my God, I know I just hit glass. I went with my hand. I felt down there, and sure enough, I pull out this piece of glass, man, and it looks like it was just created to fuck you up, dude. It's a curved, sharp, comes to a complete point, razor edges. It's bad all the way around. It's the bottom of a jar. It sits straight up. If somebody stepped on that, they would have killed them. Would have opened them up, and they would have bled to death right in that fucking creek. So I took that piece of glass, and I was in there working and shit, and I was like, I set it on the side, away where nobody would walk or anything, in some grass, but I just set it there, and I was like, I'll get it later. Well, started rain. Hey, Gascencio, what's up, buddy? How's it going, Gascencio? How are you? Welcome to the show. Drinking some kafefi. How do you know my name is Nay? Who are you? Oh, this is good. Sparking purple punch, cheers. Hell yeah. So, it started raining, and I ran out of there, and I left that piece of glass on the side of the creek. I was kind of worried about it. But, nobody goes down there, whatever. Well, today, I was walking my dog, and I come around the corner from the back of my house, and I look down there, and there's a bunch of kids down there playing. And my new dam, my new waterfall that I made. And they're screaming and playing. 5 kids. They're having so much fun. Little kids. They're anywhere from the ages of, I'm going to guess and say 7 to 10, or 7 to 10, something like that. The ages, like 5 kids, 4 kids, something like that. And I'm thinking that piece of glass is down there, and they're in there. No, they didn't mess it up at all. They didn't touch it. They were awesome. They didn't touch it. They can't fuck it up. I mean, even if they do fuck it up, I'll just rebuild it. It's take nothing to just stack the rocks again. But, dude, that thing is solid as fuck. They didn't go anywhere near it. But I go over there with the doggy, and I'm like, hey, kids. They're like, hey. And I go, there's a piece of glass down there. I told them, I was like, you got to be careful. It's right over there. And one of the kids was standing near it. I was like, it's right over there in the grass. Just be very careful. It's very, very sharp. I pulled it out of the water yesterday, and I never got it out. So just be careful. And they were like, okay. I was like, are you guys having fun? And they're like, yeah. I was like, great. All right, great. So then I went back, and I listened to them just screaming and playing and, having fun and whatever. And it was about an hour later, I was back outside, and I looked, and the kids were gone. I was like, cool, the kids are gone, man. I'll go down there, and I'll grab that piece of glass. I went down there to go grab the glass, and I looked, and I couldn't find it. I was like, oh, my God, where is it? So I got all the way down in the creek, man, and I looked right at that spot, and it was there. I was like, oh, it is. I pushed it in there really good in the grass, like where nobody steps. It's in a good spot, kind of hidden away, and I very carefully, I grabbed it, and I'm like, oh, my God, this fucking thing. And I set it on the concrete, and then I climbed out of the concrete, and then I grabbed the glass once I climbed out. I was like, that's the only way I was going to get that thing out. I couldn't have it in my hand and walk out of that freaking creek. So I got out, grabbed the glass, and I brought it over here. I haven't thrown it away yet, but it's in a safe spot. So that was one thing I did today, was I cleaned up that piece of glass that I left down in the creek. Hey, man, it's 4:20. Let's do a dab. What do you guys say? Let me get one ready here. That's going to be a good one. And I'm going to get this thing nice and hot. Watch the news about the shootings tonight. Crazy, right, guys? Crazy world, man. I used to not care so much about the shootings, but now I do. Now I do. Well, I'm going to tell you, though, something, and some of you might not like to hear this, but it's just the sad truth. We are in the middle of a pandemic. It's hard for me to turn on the news and see people getting stranded at the airport and feel sorry for them, knowing they shouldn't be traveling at all. It's hard for me to feel sorry for people that chose to go out to a fucking parade during a pandemic when they got involved in a mass shooting. It's hard. I do feel bad for them. But at the same time, man, it makes it a lot more challenging to feel sorrow for them. It really does. Does that make me a fucked up dude? Yeah, but I'm being honest with you guys. That's how I feel. So you're either going to hate me because I'm a horrible person, or you're going to, you're going to appreciate me for being honest about my feelings. And I hope it's the later of the two. I really do. Or as they say, the latter. The latter of the two. Hey, man. My mom said the same thing. When I said it to her, she goes, yeah. I'm like, they're out there like, there's nothing wrong. They're not wearing masks. They don't care about other people's safety. And now we're supposed to feel, some kind of, hey, Miss Bitch to you. Are you hippie chick, Miss Bitch to you? Is that who you are? Hippie. I noticed hippie chick doesn't come in here anymore. Are you just using a new name? Oh, that's you? Yeah, okay. He told me you hate is my name. What? What? Yeah, I'm just gonna call you hippie chick. We have more than 1 month without rains for now. It's horrible, man. It's tinderbox conditions all around the world, man. This is only gonna get drier, hotter, and worse. And there will be more rain events as well. And they'll be devastating because of the dry seasons. And then when the rains come, there's going to be horrible washouts. It's terrible. All right, no law regarding cannabis, everybody. Cheers. I didn't say I hate your name. I just said it didn't suit you because you're like some city slicker, I didn't say I hated your name, did I? I'm still gonna call you hippie chick. So I am just agitating this a little bit, and that when it gets caked up around the sides a little bit, this little bit of swishing it around will get that off the sides and get it all together. That's the whole point of doing this. It gathers all the oil together in one spot, You tilt it to one edge, then it all gathers on that edge, and then it's so easy to just grab it out. What I did before was I just heated it up with a lighter and I just poured it. I just dripped it right into this. And that's what I'll keep doing until this just fills up and up and up. I'll be able to make triage oil for people, you know? Again. All right. The coffee was a good decision, for sure. And I gotta say, so was the dab. You know, I really like doing the dab just now. That really suited the mood. Nobody does this anymore, pal. So, was sitting down with my mom watching the news, and Lester Holt comes on. You guys know who Lester Holt is? Tell me in the chat if you don't know who Lester Holt is. He's the anchor for MS and NBC, I believe. I think he's the head anchor for NBC News. I'm not 100% sure on that. Anyway, he's got a very professional voice. It sounds like this when he speaks. Lester Holt with the news, reporting live from this area where the shooting took place. Once again, I'm very upset to be bringing you this very sorrowful news. It seems that after every shooting, I'm always waiting for another shooting, and another shooting, and the next, and the next, and the next, and the next, and they never stop coming. I'm Lester Holt. I have a very professional sounding voice. I am here where the shooting took place because this is my opportunity to have another moment in the spotlight. Yes, we have other people here doing it, but I am making a personal decision to come out here to prove to you how much you mean to me, how much I care, so you can remember me here holding your hearts in my hands, giving you a virtual hug, because I am Lester Holt, and I have a very professional sounding voice. I also have a very professional looking appearance. That makes me a professional. You're going to listen to every word that I say as I talk to you like this, because I am Lester Holt. And I said to my mom, "Hey, Token Dave." Did he say that? He said something kind of like that. I'm way over exaggerated though. But Tonka, this is what I want to say. It's like he was enjoying, you know, it's like these fuckers. It's like they know that everybody's watching the shootings. Oh, everyone's going to be watching the shooting, and they get off on more people watching them. So he literally has the choice to go out there and report. My mom's like, they sent him there on assignment. I'm like, Mom, it's Lester fucking Holt. You don't think he has a final say in where he goes and what he does in his fucking contract? You're crazy. Lester Holt decides where Lester Holt goes. You know, and if he's at that shooting, it's because he wants to be there, because that's his moment. And these news people make me sick. They're pathetic, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of all of it. That's all I wanted to say. Pundit's gonna pundit, right, Tonka? And that's the way it is. Walter Cronkite here with October 15th, 1977. That is the news. I am Walter Cronkite with tonight's news. Washington. The president. Bills and legislation. People disagreeing. Crowds forming. I am Walter Cronkite. This has been the Nightly News with Walter Cronkite. And that's the rest of the story. You guys are all throwing your shit out there. Enoch, where you been? I would go south. This is I would go south. Coming to you live from the Madison Square Garden, New York City, the apple of your eye, where perhaps pound for pound, toe to toe, the greatest athlete to ever play the sport of boxing. I don't feel sorry for the reporters that cross the wrong path with someone and they come up missing. There's good reporters and there's bad reporters. You know, there's the reporters that you can tell they're in it because they feel like they're America's superhero. They feel like they're freaking what was Superman's alter ego? Mild-mannered reporter. What was his name? Superman. Mild-mannered reporter. That's like I want to say Bruce something, but anyway, they all want to be that guy. You know, they want to be the reporter on the spot. And get their lucky moment or whatever, and just Clark Kent. That's it. Clark Kent on the spot. That even sounds like a reporter, doesn't it? Kent Clark here with the news. I bet there's a Kent Clark somewhere that does news. I bet you there is, and I bet you he came up with that. Kent Clark here with today's weather. Bruce was Batman. Bruce Banner, right? Oh, all superheroes' names are Bruce. You have the reporters that are in 2 inches of water claiming it's a hurricane, like Anderson Cooper. I know it. People walk by behind him. People are like walking by, and he's like standing in a freaking ditch. It's so funny. Ugh, idiots. They're freaking idiots. But you know, we're the fucking idiots too, man. Because so many of us support that shit. And I will give America credit. When they tried to start that CNN 1 bullshit or whatever it was called, they should have called it CNN 0. And, you know, nobody wanted to pay for a subscription to tape. No one wants to pay for news. News should be free. But you know what? Think about it this way, man. If you're not paying for the news, somebody else is. And that's who's feeding you the narrative. And take that and put it in a clip and put that on Twitter. Tweet that at some folks. That was good. Am I right? Whatever I just said, it was good. I don't remember what I said, but I know it was good. That's why I told you to take a clip of that. What did I say? I said, when you're not paying for your news, someone else is. And whoever that person is that's paying for your news, they're the ones that are determining what you're hearing. Am I right? Do I think I know they lost money on CNN, on that CNN online bullshit. Dude, they lost a shit ton of money on that. They're idiots. They deserve it. Like the shirt today, son. Nobody wears cool green anymore, pal. Hey, yeah, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm wearing a green shirt. Probably Army Green. Man, you probably well familiar with Ken. Ever seen something like you hit too hard and stuck? Faux show. They are definitely controlling the narrative. Yeah, I mean, you know, just if you ever wonder who's controlling the news, just go look at the advertisements. Who's advertising? Northrop Grumman? Oh, Lockheed Martin? Oh, Raytheon? You see a nice Raytheon commercial? Yeah, you seeing a bunch of drug company commercials? Get this drug, get that drug, with these side effects. It might result in death. How many of those do you see? Insurance companies? Health insurance companies? Car insurance companies? These are the people that get to decide what we see. Somebody sent me a sexy text. Don't get burned by the molten lava. It's like Docky Hollandaise warning people about my fire that I'm breathing on Twitter. I love it. Probably well familiar with hit too hard and stuck. Bazarov, you say, man, you probably well familiar with Can. Never seen something like you hit too hard and stuck. Bazarov, I just don't understand what you're trying to say there. Can you explain what you meant there? Did someone say news? There's a war out there for your mind. Come on over to InfoWars. Let me tell you about InfoWars. You will find the finest news articles. I personally go through each article myself. I mine all of the data, and in fact, I actually go out and do all the footwork as well. I do all the reporting. I do all of the internet promoting. In fact, I do everything. I'm a one-man operation because I will only snort half a line of Super Male Vitality in the morning before I go to work. And once I get to work, 4 seconds later, I will snort that half a line, that second half a line of ultra potent Super Male Vitality, and then I'm ready to work. I'm ready to just get on my microphone, and I'll just start doing my show. I like to podcast in the mornings. I'll drink a little bit of Super Male Vitality. I gotta drink something. Brain fuel. I like to drink a little brain fuel in the morning. It's got the special iodine that, of course, is fantastic. All right, I'm going to heat and get ready for a dab. Win it. What's up, buddy? What's up, Blazes? What's up, Blazes? Clip is done. What? You did a Clippy Clippersons? On the Twitter spheres? Stocky Hollandaise. He is getting crazy. Tweeting like he ain't ever gonna be lazy. What? That took forever to do that rhyme. Let me see what you did. What did you do? What did you do? Notifications. Clip. 14 seconds. News should be free. But you know what? Think about it this way, man. If you're not paying for the news, somebody else is. And that's who's feeding you the narrative. Dude, that is so good. That is it, man. That is it. Wow. If you're not paying for the news, someone else is, and they're the ones that are fucking determining the narrative. So, what does that mean? It means you go to the people you trust for your news and you pay them for it. You find the sources that you appreciate. They have ways that you can give them money, and you give them money. That's what you do. And if they're not running advertiser content, then the only way they're going to make money is off of y'all. And they're doing it right. All right. No law regarding cannabis, everybody. Cheers. That's really good, Doc. I retweeted that and I liked it. Thank you for doing that. I hope other people will like and retweet that too. That little clip. Josh, thank you for liking my tweet. He retweeted my tweet. Thank you. 14 seconds, man. That's good. This guy thought that fracking caused the lead problems in the Flint water in Michigan, but it was lead pipes. Fucking lead pipes, man. You know, at one point in time, people thought it was okay to run water through lead pipes. And that right there is reason enough to not trust your fucking government. You know? That's enough reason right there that you shouldn't be forced to trust your fucking government. If they thought those lead pipes were just fucking fine. And it doesn't matter anything they come out scientifically or not. It can turn out to be wrong years later. You know, when the science comes out. When the bodies start building up. Bodies start piling up. Don't get burned. Okay, I've liked everybody's stuff just about. Like. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. So these dabs are fantastic, man. I feel great. Wow. I'm smoking that Wedding Crasher. I've done a few dabs of that already. And wow, not coughing, you know? It's good. Because I've kind of been coughing a little bit lately. Those idiots at Twitter still think I live in fucking California. Even though I'm tweeting from fucking Florida. The Flint officials did it. Well, yeah, they did. I guess they switched a water source or something. But those lead pipes were always there. You know? Enoch, thank you for retweeting that so much, man. I really appreciate you, bro. Thank you. They tried to save $1 million a year by cutting back on the additive that kept it from rusting out. There's metal that goes around a lead core. Oh. It's crazy. I need to try to fix my my talkies, man. I like it when I can hear you guys talking. I'll just keep switching voices. Maybe it'll come on eventually. Oh, maybe I could. Oh no, did it not work when I switched browsers? I can't remember. That didn't work, did it? I love the talkies too, man. Let me turn it off again. And now I will go there. We'll turn it on and I'll switch the voice again. Okay. There, I just tried to turn it on. I've turned it off. I turned it on again. Maybe if I refresh the web page, bro. Maybe just refreshing the page. I didn't think about that. You guys gonna say something or in the chat? Anything? I won't know until you guys say something in the chat. Why does no one else have this problem with podcasts? Getting people to talk in their chat. Anybody? Okay, I'm gonna refresh the page. It didn't work for Merc. Thank you, Merc. Let's see if it works now. Anyone? I refreshed the page. Anyone? So, do we want to move on to Jack the Ripper? Is your lovely house with the garden back in Cali, nay? Yeah, my house is in California, yeah. I see what you mean. No more voicey voice? Well, I'll try, man. Hold on. I'll keep trying. Switching voices and stuff, and then I'll just switch browsers. But it's hard to tell if you guys don't chat, you know, because I sit here and wait for you guys to chat. Nobody's chatting. Active on Twitter. My bad son been slacking. Not afraid to admit it. Well, thanks, Enoch. I'll appreciate it. Kill it with my guitar. Okay. All right, let's switch browsers. I'm switching browsers. We'll see if this makes a difference. No. All right, hold on.
Sea fishing. It's nice not having the show drop randomly anymore. Enoch YU Beaslin 420 Torres. It's broken bro, tears of joy. Billy Bong Thornton. Mic check 1 2. Morning Dew 420. Test Beazle 1 2 Beazle. Doc Hollandice. 1 2 3 Beazle. Billy Bong Thornton. Check 1 2. Doc Hollandice. We are back, baby.
I love it. All I did was switch browsers. I went to Google Chrome and it started to work. Look at us. Looking at you and looking at that stuff. We're doing good. Bees.
Dew 420. Bong.
Oh my god, he could say, oh, it's all caps. Yeah, if you put bong in all
Big
caps,
Merc
it works.
83. Okay, here we go. Bust out the Billy Bong.
Okay, well, we're going to
Doc
do
Hollandice.
Bubbler.
PSHHH. Imadidas. Get good Beazle.
Get good Beazle, my little Beazle.
Doc Hollandice. Beazle.
Beazle. I love my Beazle.
Greeny Houdini. Cheers, nay, nay.
Greeny
Doc
Houdini, thank you, honey.
Hollandicy. It works, man. Billy Bong Thornton. Bong rips. Enoch YU Beaslin 420 Torres. Would ya look at thought?
Thought.
Morning Dew 420. I just drank some kombucha and now I'm shitting GGGGG. Alex Jones. Hello Greeny Weenie.
This dab's gonna rock.
Winnet Muncher. Hello Smelly Wellies.
Gee, greeny weenie, smelly wellies.
Morning Dew 420. Hermit dance, hermit dance, hermit dance, hermit dance.
So I'm so glad that all of the notifications went out, guys. At least I got them. It's
Greeny
fantastic.
Houdini. Love Alex Jones. Alex Jones. Did everyone have a great 4th? No blown off fingers.
Hey, if you blew off your fingers, you deserved it.
Greeny Houdini. The water's turning the frogs gay.
Play with fire, you get burned, motherfucker. You ain't gonna play that indoctrinated bullshit. You might get
Winnet
hurt.
Muncher.
You could
How
get
many
killed.
roads must a man
But
walk down
freedom,
before
baby.
you call
Woo,
him a man?
America, baby. Woo,
Enoch
red, white,
YU
and blue.
Beaslin
Woo.
420 Torres.
Woo.
We're going to Sedona at the end of this year, son. Doc
All right,
Hollandicy.
no law regarding
I need
cannabis
my
choices.
super male vitality.
I love the chat going off like this. Yes, please, more of that.
Houdini. Lol. Doc Hollandicy. Dabs up. Imadidas. Zay Kraut is proud, cheers nay. Alex Jones. Next epidemic gay frogs frog and sharks with giant laser beams attached to their heads. Doc Hollandicy. No law regarding cannabis. Enoch YU Beaslin 420 Torres.
400
I'm taking my GoPro this time.
I'm
Treasure
taking
Coasty Toasty Waters. That's right, Google.
Walters.
Big Merc 83. Hashtag keep it open time to party for the show.
Show.
Morning Dew
Show.
420. Yabba dabba do.
Morning.
Joel Frogge.
Joel.
Hello.
Hello, Joel.
Greeny Houdini. That's cool how you can blend all the platforms chats.
Greeny Houdini, that's Restream that allows me to do this. And then Restream also allows me to read these chats out loud. Nice, huh? I'm almost like a professional podcaster now. Isn't it funny?
Treasure Coasty Toasty Waters. Lol. Doc Hollandicy.
Almost.
I like warm pastrami.
Do you?
Winnet
Corn- yeah,
Muncher. What's everyone doing?
pastrami or corned beef.
Greeny
sandwich.
Houdini. Oh cool. Winnet Muncher. I like cheese lol.
Who doesn't like cheese? I mean, even lactose intolerant people wish they could have cheese. Ask one. You know? There's a whole bunch of people watching the show right now that just went, yup. And there's a whole bunch of you that refuse to
I
not
like
eat cheese
pastrami
anyway.
with
You're
warm
just
cheese
go ahead
on
and eat
top.
it.
Doc
I refuse
Hollandicy.
to not eat
American
cheese. It's
cheese best in the
double negative.
trash.
That's what I do.
Greeny
That's what
Houdini.
I do.
Him smoking a
Double
bowl.
negative.
Winnet Muncher.
No Nobody's
Big
not
cheese
doing
is
double
gross.
negatives anymore, palsy.
Enoch
What are you even not
YU
doing?
Beaslan 420 Torres. What I like about YouTube, it shows all the chat unlike
What I
Facebook.
like about YouTube,
Imadidas.
it shows
And
all
proud
the
of course
chat.
grin. Enoch YU
Unlike
Beaslan
Facebook,
420
it sucks. I don't like
Torres.
Facebook tonight.
That's asterisk.
Yeah. In my ear, tell me all the things
Doc
that I want to
Hollandice.
hear, 'cause it's
Nobody
what I
even
like
does that
about,
anymore,
that's what I
pal.
like about you,
Greeny
that's what I
Audini.
like about,
I
that's
had
what I
blue
like
cheese
about
and
you.
in shock the mood was
You
FKN
really know how
yummy.
to dance.
Greeny Audini.
When we go
Mold.
uptown,
Doc
jump around, talk
Hollandice.
about a new
Chat,
romance.
chat, chat.
Yeah. It's a good song, man. That's a good song. I should have learned that one. Psst. I think I could play it. I probably learned it. I could probably figure it out. Hey, blue cheese, I'm shocked. The mood was...
Toasty toasty waters.
Smoky,
I want
time.
Reuben sandwich now with smoky
I
time.
love
Oh
a
so
good
smoky
Reuben,
pal.
baby.
Alex Jones.
Mm.
A tutor who tutored the flute tried to teach two young tutors to toot. Said the two to the tutor, is it harder to toot or to tutor two tutors to toot?
Shoot. The
Imadidas. A DOC try to get a piece of Swiss Gruyere.
Gruyere.
Best one when melted with meat. Doc
Gruyere.
Hollandice. We are having fun, brother.
We are having fun, brother. We are having fun. I like to say, time out for fun. Time out for fun. You guys ever heard that song? Time out for fun?
Hollandice. I make a mean Reuben.
Yeah, I make a mean Reuben. Bro, I've eaten mean Reubens. I've gone to places that make the best freaking Reubens. You know, they'll be like, you want a corned beef, you want a
Treasure
pastrami,
toasty waters.
They make all kinds
Extra
of Reubens,
Russian
bro.
dressing, please.
They're like,
Tasty
you want a
super
chicken
future
Reuben,
sandwichy
you want
time.
you want a beef Reuben? I'm like, dude, I want a fucking Reuben. Oh, you want a classic Reuben? Yeah, I want sauerkraut. I want Russian dressing or what is Thousand Island? It's not Russian, is it? I think my brain just melted. I don't know if it's Russian or Thousand Island on the Reuben. I want the sauerkraut. I want the goddamn corned beef. I
YU
want the
Beaslan
fucking Jewish
420
rye.
Torres.
I want a root
I love a
beer. I
French
want to have
dip,
a
bro.
fucking root beer.
Doc
I want some
Hollandice.
potato chips
Chicken
or
Reuben.
possibly
Morning
some
Dew
French
420.
fries
Kapow,
with some
kapow,
ketchup
kapow,
and
kapow.
some mayonnaise.
Imadidas. Ein kleiner Plappender Kaplan Klet Poppage Pepige Papelicarte and I Klappende Kapelwan.
Thousand Island.
Sorry
Yeah,
for that
Thousand
one,
Island.
grin.
Thousand
Doc
Island.
Hollandice. Thousand Island where I'm at. Alex Jones.
And a pickle. God, I
Six
forgot the
sick
pickle.
hicks, six slick
Oh, I
bricks
forgot
with
the
picks
pickle.
and
You're
sticks,
right.
Six sick hicks,
Oh, I forgot
six
the pickle. How
slick
dare
bricks
me.
with picks and
And
sticks.
the kosher pickle.
Enoch
next to it.
YU Beaslan 420
You gotta get the dill.
Torres.
You gotta get the
Don't
dill.
forget the pickle.
Kosher
Winnet
dill.
Muncher. Hey, im walking air. Imadidas.
That's what we
Lol
got
D.
to do. And that's the way we're gonna do it. And that's how we're gonna do it.
Treasure coasty
I
toasty
almost feel like
waters.
smoking some flour.
Same thing I think sun super duper duper
Feeling
delicious sunny pal.
crazy.
Doc Hollandice.
I'm feeling
Can't forget the
crazy.
pickle. Alex Jones.
I'm feeling
Six sick hicks nick six slick bricks with picks and sticks. Six sick hicks nick six slick bricks with picks and
That's how I'm
sticks. Six sick
feeling.
hicks nick six slick bricks with picks and sticks. Imadidas. Grilled onions never can't go W on them. Winnet Muncher. Flower power, am I right? Smoke that flower and get fruity.
Get fruity.
Enoch YU Beaslan 420 Torres. Neva.
420 Torres.
Miss Bitch 2U. Miami Pumpernicks or a New York Deli Reuben.
On a nice Jewish rye. I like my Reubens on a rye. Rye bread. Pumpernickel's okay, but man, why do pumpernickel when you got rye? That's what I like to say. Why do pumpernickel when you got a good rye bread? A nice thick,
Toasty
a
waters.
nice thick rye bread.
LMAO tears of
Thick
joy,
slice.
sunny pal. Doc
Big piece of
Hollandice.
bread there.
Rye for sure.
You got your sauerkraut. You got your freaking meat on there. You got your freaking Thousand Island dressing. Oh, Reuben. Swiss cheese, right?
Winnet Muncher. Rye to make the girls cry.
Swiss cheese,
Doc
right?
Hollandice. A nice
On a
toasty
Reuben?
rye.
What kind of cheese goes on a Reuben?
Miss Bitch 2U. The and
You're
Russian
melting
dressing.
the cheese on the pastrami of the
Winnet
corned beef.
Muncher. I like
Swiss
cheese lol.
cheese.
Doc Hollandaise.
Solid, baby.
Swiss cheese my man.
Solid, baby.
Imadidas. Yep, Ruben is Swiss cheesy.
Yeah, yeah.
Enoch YU Beaslin 420 Torres. Sit down, shut up. You're very good, you.
You're very good,
Misfitch
you.
to you.
Sit it
Yes,
down.
Swiss.
Shut it
Dave
down.
C. Fishing.
Shut it up.
Swiss.
David Campione, Oni is here, everybody. David Campione, Oni. We're packing a bowly. We're gonna smoky time. That's what we're gonna do.
Winnet Muncher. I will cover you in Emmental and melt you.
I'll stop the world and melt you.
Doc Hollandaise. Packing it up with you, brother.
I've got a
Enoch
BFG
YU
and it's
Beaslin
very
420
accurate all the
Torres.
time.
My hands are tied now.
I've got a railgun, shoots good too. I'll play some Quake and melt you. Da-na-na.
Doc Hollandaise. Marley says hi and she misses
The
you.
future's
Imadidas.
open
AFCK
wide.
nay your podcast keep me sitting here I need to get some pictures of the Autobahn. I thank you for the great time my man.
I'll stop the world and melt you. I'll stop
Winnet
the world.
Muncher.
I
Why
play
don't
the
we all
Quake
get
game
our
and
wangs
it's
out
getting
and talk
better
about big
all
boy
the time.
politics?
Am I having too much fun here? Big boy politics?
Enoch YU Beaslin 420 Torres. That reminds me of Valley Girl movie. Big Merc 83. When I was teaching astrophysics back at my alma mater Oxford, we would enjoy Reuben Sandys on Fridays, as there was no incidents. Miss Bitch to you. Happy top of the hour. Alex Jones. Billy Button bought a butt biscuit. Did Billy Button buy a butt biscuit? If Billy Button bought a butt biscuit, where's the butt biscuit Billy Button bought? Doc Hollandaise. Funny fun time.
Fun time. Alright, top of the hour. Hippie chick. No law regarding cannabis, everybody. Cheers. I got this bowl packed and it is ready to go.
Muncher. That is packed up like a motherfucker, dude. Winnet Muncher. That's rad. Doc Hollandaise. Cheers, brother. Enoch YU Beaslin 420 Torres. Coming in hot. Cheers. Restream.io. Trophy gratulations. You've received 100 messages today with Restream chat. Doc Hollandaise. Bong sweats.
Rogie, what's up? Is Rogan need to go out? I just took him out. Rogie, what are you doing, buddy? Yeah, bong sweats.
Hollandaise. The Rings of Destiny. Enoch YU Beaslin 420
I'm
Torres. Cheer Rotato Chip. Winnet Muncher. Is your dog a Democrat?
My dog a Democrat.
Alex Jones. Silly Sally swiftly shooed 7 silly sheep. The 7 silly sheep Silly Sally shooed shilly shally south. These sheep shouldn't sleep in a shack. Sheep should sleep in a shed.
I don't. Is my dog a Democrat?
Miss
I don't
Bitch
get
to
the
you.
question.
Cheers.
Are you just being silly? Or is there actually some kind of depth to that question? Because, hey man, if there's some,
Enoch
if there's some
YU
depth
Beaslin
there,
420 Torres.
I'll go there with you, son.
That's
There
the
ain't-
one index pointing up
We ain't
sun
talking
tears
about
of
anything on
joy.
this show right now, so I mean, let's take this somewhere, people. Where do you want to go? I'll give you the keys.
Winnet
Drive.
Muncher. Maybe you should get a Domacat. Enoch YU Beaslan
Domacat.
420 Torres. UE Twister. Winnet Muncher. Or a Republic 9. Big Merc 83. The Oxford Polo
Like a
team would host a
K9?
car wash to raise funds for the Beazle.
A Republic K9?
Imadidas. 3 Swisswitch BTCHEES, which wished to be switched Swisswitch BTCHES, watch 3 Swiss watch switches. Winnet Muncher. Republican
Hey,
9.
Republican
Imadidas. Which Swisswitch BTCH, which wishes to be a switched Swisswitch BTCH, wishes to watch which Swiss swatch switch. Winnet Muncher. Yes, that's it, nay. Alex Jones. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, a peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Alex Jones. Lol. Winnet Muncher. Give that man a coconut, he sussed it straight away. Doc Hollandicy. This is getting crazy good, man.
What do you guys want to talk about? Anything you want me to see what other people are talking about right now? You know, I was
Alex Jones. I'm dying over here rolling on the floor
I
laughing.
wonder what's going on with those
Miss
other...
Bitch to you. I can't believe I'm hearing UE Twister's done so well. Winnet Muncher. Let's talk about sex, baby, let's talk and you and me. Imadidas. This is damn great, D. Doc Hollandicy. CERN. Imadidas. Laughing in crowd. Big Merc 83. See who's live and let's do a raid. Doc Hollandicy. Ha ha ha.
A raid.
Winnet Muncher. I like cheese, lol.
Raids are only good if you're going to give up your audience. I was looking for something to talk about. I'm just go to YouTube and see what the last few posts have been there about. Wow, 13 people watching on the main channel on YouTube. All right, thank you guys. Thank you for choosing to watch on the main
Alex
channel.
Jones. Let's watch someone get swatix. Alex Jones. Swatted.
Yeah, AJ, I'm gonna have to block you now, bro. You're not cool anymore.
Doc Hollandicy. I don't know much about that CERN project in Switzerland. Big Merc 83. Let's tear up some Jimmy Dore again.
Jimmy Dore doesn't always not make sense, so it's...
Imadidas. I am not the pheasant plucker, I am the pheasant plucker's mate. I am only plucking pheasants because the
I don't
pheasant
feel like
plucker's
doing
late.
that anyway.
Winnet
I don't have any
Muncher.
voice left.
The
After
cheese factory blew up.
after
Darbury
screaming
was
about Twitter
everywhere.
yesterday, I have no voice left.
Time Master 831. Let's get racist.
Alright, so...
Doc Hollandicy.
Let's block
Ha
you.
ha.
Let's block you. Next, motherfucker.
Mike Pasquarello. Dabs up. Doc Hollandicy. That was a good one about Brie.
Great. Great. I turned off your stupid fucking chat voice now, you little fucking cunts. How about that? Hey, Iceman, what's up, son? I've been doing dabs the whole time, bro. I'm glad you're here. Holy shit, we've been dabbing. I finally just switched to flour. We got a little bit of the stuff that you gave me, bro. right here. I'll dab that. Yeah, I know. It's alright. Because when I block somebody, it's like I'm spitting on them, you know? So that makes me happy. You guys get the sentiment. That's all that matters. This is going to need some more butane. Or maybe not. Well, I hope it works out for you, hippie chick. High gas prices forever, says Joe Biden. Okay, I'll bite. Jimmy Dorn, we'll watch it. You never know what you're going to get. It's like watching Jimmy Dorn's like a box of chocolates.
For your home. Well,
that's what Mom says.
Right now, we're going to tell you about the new liberal world order. You think I'm kidding? Here's a guy from the Biden administration.
Cheers, Ice.
And
no
he's going to tell you that you're going to have to keep paying gas prices, high gas prices forever. Why? Because a new world liberal. What, you think I'm kidding?
Sustainable. What do you say to those families who say, listen, we can't afford to pay $4.85 a gallon for months, if not years. This is just not sustainable.
What we heard from the president today was a clear articulation of the stakes. This is about the future of the liberal world order, and we have to stand firm.
This is about the future of the liberal world order, and we have to stand firm. So, what? I thought conspiracy theorists were the people who said that there's a new world order, that there's gonna. Well, I thought that's what those are the language of conspiracy theorists. Kurt, don't you remember that? People say
a new world order. I remember. And
yeah,
I remember. That should be a wrestling, a WWE team now. Liberal world order.
Yeah,
bring out these guys in time. They called. I remember.
Kurt Metzger's reining in Jimmy right there. Did you hear that? Way to go, Kurt.
Called something different. Like this term, liberal world order. I haven't heard this term pop up a lot, even though I know I've heard it the same thing referred to by different terms. Did they just come up with that? Like
that's coming from the Biden administration,
yeah,
and that's feeding right into the things that conspiracy theorists has been saying since 1990. I've been hearing.
Yeah, and so was the Ministry of Truth thing. You know. So is requiring, mandates on vaccines and things. There's a lot.
Hearing people say that kind of stuff. About
it's
the one,
wild.
And he just said it. And the other thing that he said was that you're just going to have to take it. We're going to have to stand firm, and you're going to have to pay these high gas prices for what? Do we really think Putin is going to take over Europe? Do we really think that? Or do we know that this Ukraine NATO expansion is what provoked this invasion and the coup we instituted in Ukraine in 2014 to overthrow a democratically elected government that was friendly to Russia, and we installed a puppet regime with Nazis that are hostile to Russia. That's what started all that. Russia is not going to take over Europe.
Jimmy Dore, your hair looks like a Q-tip that's been dipped in dark paint.
That's not happening. Here's what Max Blumenthal says. He says, according to Brian Dees, the former global head of sustainable investing at BlackRock, the liberal world order demands that working class
Like
Americans pay $7 a gas to keep
See if you guys are paying attention.
the HIMARS. What are HIMARs?
Tipsy
I'm gonna
hippie
guess that's
83,
some kind of
Big Mark
weapon.
83.
Max always knows
We got
specifics,
two
and I don't.
83s like I wasn't going to
So,
notice. Two
yeah, to keep the
83s.
HIMARS flowing
What's
to
up with that?
Ukrainian and Nazi battalions.
83.
So that's what. So we're going to have to keep paying high gas prices that Americans
83.
can't afford to pay,
Big Merc 83.
so we can have a
Tipsy
proxy
hippie
war in
83.
Ukraine with Russia for absolutely no reason.
83.
Well, the reason,
Jackie Hollandaise,
well, not the,
he
no
loves
reason
it.
that helps us. The only
Tipsy
reason is it
hippie
helps oil
83.
companies. That's what this is about. That's what this is about. Again, you think there's a war and it doesn't involve an oil company or a natural resource that we want to steal? Of course. There's a story coming up later in the show about how Africa, they just found $1 trillion in gold. I'm going to bet those people in Uganda, which is where they found it, are going to need some democracy. So, and Joe Biden just said in Spain, U.S. will face high gas prices as long as it takes. So he's telling you, go pound sand. I'm not giving you relief. This is a proxy war. We're serious about it. We just got $54 billion grifted to our donors in the military-industrial complex in Wall Street.
How'd Uganda find all that
And we ain't
gold,
stopping.
man? Isn't that crazy?
So he just said, well, here's what he said. He said this, as long as it takes, so Russia cannot, in fact, defeat Ukraine and move beyond Ukraine. Russia is going to, in fact, defeat Ukraine. They already have. And Russia doesn't have any plans on moving past Ukraine, and you effing know it. They're doing that because we're trying to annex Ukraine into NATO, and we've been carrying out a proxy war in Ukraine on the Donbass since 2014. The United States has been funding and arming a proxy war in eastern Ukraine since 2014.
Yes.
And that's why this happened. They'll never tell you that. Ari Melber, Ari Velci, all the Aris. Or Ali. No, his name is Ali, I think.
But that's Ali though.
Yeah.
The Q-tip is correct. I agree. I concur.
Chris
I
Hayes.
agree with both the Q-tip and the cue ball.
Over the last 10 years, responsive web design has changed how we create for the web.
Yeah, nobody cares about that.
Chris Hayes will never tell you the truth about Ukraine. Rachel Maddow certainly won't. So he said, as long as it takes, so Russia cannot in fact defeat Russia. So he said that when they asked how long a gas price is going to persist. As long as it takes. So we already know this war is over. Ukraine lost. They never were going to have a chance to win. And I'm going to show you in a later segment, Colonel
Hey, it's 4:20. I
McGregor
gotta
says
take
that,
my dog
that
out,
Ukraine has
okay?
collapsed.
I gotta go take my dog outside.
So this is just a money grift. And
I'm gonna pause this because I want to hear it with you guys. I'll be right back, man. Rogie has to go out. My mom just came and got me. There's a bear out there, man. Scared the shit out of me just now. Fucking walked right in. The bear walked into the coffee table right in front of me and Rogie. Rogie's like, roar, roar. Rogie was ready to. Did you guys hear Rogie? Rogie was ready to kill the fucking bear. He doesn't give a fuck, dude. He's just gonna run at that thing full speed and attack it. Dude. You wouldn't believe what Rogan was like just now. Do not open that. Well, you're not gonna open any doors, right? Don't let Rogan. Do not let Rogan outside. Fucking A, man. Give me a second here. I'm just turning the light off here so I can see outside. We've got lights on out there, but he ran straight back towards the creek, and dude, that was just. Did you guys hear Rogie? He was out the door when he was out the door when he growled, man. He was like. He was all business, bro. Yeah, dude, that dog, my cat is petrified right now. My dog it was like the way he wanted to go after those people that were lighting off fireworks, bro. It was like the same reaction. His hair stood up straight on his back. All four legs started crawling forward like a four-wheel drive, and he started growling and barking at the same time and showing his teeth and going forward. I had to pull him in the house. It was crazy. I was like, no. Did you hear that? Did you guys hear any of that? Did you guys hear any of that commotion at all? Or was it just totally silent? Holy shit, man. God damn. And then the girl that works for us, that takes care of my dad, she's like, oh yeah, I should have told you. There's bears out, but I was like, yeah, you should have told us. Yeah, you didn't hear anything? Oh, man. Wow, where's Rogie? Is he still trying to get out the fucking door? God damn, man. sure, man. Holy shit. God bless America. We've got the lights on outside now, man. You know, she's like, yeah, we've got some lights out there I can turn on. I'm like, yeah, let's do that, man. Turn the lights on out there. That bear walked right into the fucking coffee table, dude. It was like, boom, the coffee table went, you could hear the coffee table sliding across the fucking concrete, and the thing turned around, you know, and it whipped the thing with its tail, and Rogi's just like, I'm like, oh my god, no! Oh my god. Bro, I was 3 seconds away from opening that door right when the bear was probably right in front of the door. It would have been coming at us when I opened the door and Rogan went out. Because Rogan, it was the weirdest thing, man. I open the door, Rogan always goes down the steps on the right. He goes boom, 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 and then we go to the right where that coffee table is, right? I opened the door and Rogan just stopped. And the hair went up on the back of his neck, and then he just started growling, and that's when he started pulling. That's when the bear flipped and hit the freaking coffee table. And then I saw it in front of me, and I'm like, fuck. Dude. I'm all freaked out now, man. I was wondering why my dog wanted to go outside. He could probably smell him from inside the house, you know?
Of course, it's being pushed on by the corporate media because they're owned by the same people that own Joe Biden. Joe Biden's not deciding to go to war in Ukraine. The people who control him are. And who is that? The military-industrial complex in Wall Street. Biden's latest comments about inflation, which amount to telling voters that they need to brace themselves for the long haul, are unlikely to play well. So that's them being funny at Bloomberg. Whoever wrote this was being funny. Who did write this? Let's see who wrote this. Oh, I don't have the author's name. Oh, son of a gun. So that's funny. Biden's latest comments about inflation, which amount to telling voters they need to brace themselves for the long haul, are unlikely to play well. You think? An Associated Press Nork Center for Public Affairs research poll released Wednesday found that 85% of adults said the country was in the wrong track. Now, I'm not a math surgeon, but if you round up, that's 9 out of 10 people in the United States think the country's on the wrong track. But maybe we should ask AOC and Pramila Jayapal to tell us that Biden gets an A. Maybe you guys could bullshit us into thinking things are going well. Maybe you'll bullshit us and we won't notice we don't have any money for anything.
Now's the time to double down on the DNC, Jimmy.
That's right. Time to get serious about vote harder for Democrats. 79% describe the economy as poor. So 8 out of 10 say the economy is poor. 9 out of 10 say we're on the wrong track. In the same poll, 67% of Democrats deemed economic conditions as bad. So 7 out of 10 Democrats say the economy's bad. 7 out of 10 Democrats. So those 3 out of 10 Democrats are billionaires. Or millionaires. The White House has taken pains to show it is trying to solve the inflation quandary. How? Well, according to Bloomberg, they're doing that by tackling supply chain snarls. How are they tackling supply chains?
There's some snarls in the chain. That's what it is.
Snarls in the chain.
What? But
this thing snarled.
They just say that. So Bloomberg just prints that. But they don't tell you how they're they just say they are tackling supply chain snarls. No, they're not. I have seen no evidence that they're tackling supply chain snarls. In fact, Pete Buttigieg says he can't do anything. Pete Buttigieg went on vacation for 2 months when we had a supply chain snarl.
He did.
And now he came back and he says we're going to do a stress test on the airlines over 4th of July. Really? You don't know things are fucked up yet? You want to do a stress test? I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Thousands of flights are going to be canceled. You know why? Because they forced out... Anyway, well, that's another segment we're going to get to today. So they say the White House is trying to fight inflation by tackling supply chain snarls, releasing extra barrels of oil from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve, and lifting the ban on E15 gas during the summer.
It's E15 gas.
I don't know what that
man,
is.
Dude,
Could you look up what
stressed
E15
me
gas
out,
is?
bro.
I'm gonna guess. Isn't that the gas that's
Thinking about going solar, but not sure whether it's worth it for your home? Well, before you get quotes, there are 3 things you need to know about going solar and one easy way to find them out. Number 1, you need to know how much solar you'll need to eliminate your electricity bill completely. 2, you need to know how much
it's got corn oils,
Oh, yeah, right.
like the corn gas. What is that? Ethanol? Is
Also
that
known as
ethanol?
unleaded 88, has been found for been around for about a decade. It has 15% ethanol, whereas
Yeah,
regular
ethanol.
only has 10% ethanol.
Yeah, so it has a higher percentage of ethanol,
Good
which I'm
producing there,
guessing is
Seth.
not good for your car.
Yeah, right. It's
Hell
it's-
yeah, girl.
Biden has called on Congress to suspend the federal gas tax for 3 months, but the proposal was met with resistance from because you're not cutting the tax on me. What the oil company pays that tax, so you're cutting the tax on the oil company. Now you think they're going to pass that along? Oh,
They pass the savings on to you.
now could double check me on that. I'm pretty almost 1,000% sure that that's how that works. That you like. It looks like you're paying the tax, but the oil company pays that. I'm pretty sure. Biden.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Kurt. You want to say something?
Even if it wasn't like that and they were cutting some kind of it's nothing.
Right.
That's doing nothing.
I know. So Biden aides have tried to point to the strong labor market and low unemployment rate as the major bright spot on the economy and evidence of their strong stewardship of the U.S. during COVID. So far, that hasn't worked. You're telling me that writer at Bloomberg isn't funny. What's the person's name? Who wrote that? Nancy Cook and Jordan Fabian. That if you guys if you ever need some side.
There it goes. Never know what's gonna happen on the show. Bro, like a bear show up on the show. I'm checking all my angles over here. But my neighbor feeds the bears because he's an asshole. He throws food scraps out in his backyard. All kinds of animals go back there. And my dog always goes crazy every time we go by his fence. And there's an opening in the fence where you can tell all the animals go in and out of. And Rogie always just goes crazy right there. You know? What a night. I'm there, man. I got this fucking spot now on my driveway, man. It's so cool. Little water spillage area. Really pretty, man. A whole bunch of structure back in the water. Logs, sticks and shit. These fish are gonna be fucking loving it, bro. The whole creek, it's deep. It's beautiful. It's flowing, man. There's gonna be big fucking fish in there. All right, you guys. Look, I love y'all. It's fine. I love doing this shit. But I'm gonna go. I hope you enjoyed the hour and a half show. You guys take care. I will see you tomorrow morning, hopefully. You guys take care. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Love you guys. Bye now. Old Christmas trees? Bro, we've got there's all kinds of logs that I pulled out of the creek and laid alongside, and I was like, I cleaned this whole fucking creek out, dude. I put those logs back in. You know, I put them back in. You know, but in specific areas. You know, instead of spread out everywhere, put them in specific areas. It's fucking gonna be nice. I bet we're gonna get more bears through here too. Maybe because of it, I don't know. Anyway, alright. Bye guys. Yes, hashtag keep it open, check your coffee. Hashtag check your coffee. You guys always forget that one. I almost always have coffee left. Alright, bye. Bye. Ooh, dude, I just clicked the button and I missed it. I misclicked it. Missed it by that much. Tried to shut the show down, I did. But I misclicked. Check your perimeter. Check your perimeter. Check your perimeter. Check your perimeter. I'm worried about my dog, though. Well, I had you convinced what? Yeah, I misclicked. I tried to, but I hit the wrong button. I mean, I clicked underneath the button that I was supposed to click. So we're still live. And man, I think my dog is flipping out. Keep hearing shit. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's my dad sneezing or coughing or choking on some shit, or my dog fucking barking for no reason. Inherently and apparently. What the fuck was that? What was that noise? I don't know. I'm gonna go.